Languages time, make them hurry up.
Hello, I'm back. Welcome back. Hello, everyone. Oh, God. Alright, so, as you could clearly see from the title, I haven't found anything yet. I did promise yesterday that tomorrow I will 100% start working on a character. Even if I've not found one that sort of piques my interest and that I'm into working on right now, I'm just going to basically take all the characters that I sort of thought of doing that I'm not really like. It's not that I don't want to do them, it's just that I don't, I guess, want to do them now, I guess. I'll put them on like a wheel and I'll spin it and I'll work on that tomorrow, okay? So today is a bit more, I guess, of what you've seen these last few days. Now that the rigging deep dive is done, it's just me doing just like whatever the fuck comes into my mind at the time. So what are we doing today? Yesterday we played around a bit more with the Warudo blueprint thing, which actually turned out really. It was actually really cool. I actually really liked it. Um, yeah. Um, I could continue playing with that. I don't really know what I can do with it. I can't. Like I did say yesterday that I really like the way it works. The problem now is trying to think of like I guess like interactivity to try to implement into it. And at the moment, I'm not exactly sure um what that is. So you're gonna have to give me a moment to think, I guess. Either way, all that stuff is tied in with, I guess. I always bring this up. The theme that I'll be going for in the future, slash VTubing avatar, whatever the hell, that I decide to make also in the future. I'm still thinking about that kind of stuff. So today, we could do more of that. Like I said, we could just like play around and me kind of like what I did yesterday, where I didn't really have like an idea, but I wanted to test out if like a feature worked. Like if I could, store the name of someone who types in the chat. If I could store if they like say a specific word or phrase and stuff like that. We could continue doing that. I need to sort of think of something, I guess, that I'm trying to test, which I mean, it'd be a lot easier if I could think of, I guess, like some interactivity that I would like to make in the thing. But at the moment, I can't think of anything. I don't think so. I'll have to see. I also want to see the whole, like, being able to like make mono behaviors in Unity, give a mono behavior to an object or prop or whatever, and see what I can do with that. I haven't been able to look that up. And when I looked at it yesterday, I wasn't able to really find anything on the Discord. I might have to like actually like ask a question to get more information about it, because the documentation on that specific thing hasn't been finished yet. Oh wait, hold on. So yeah, hello, hello. So we have that. Apart from that, I have um, we could just watch some. I could do some tutorial stuff. There was a few things that I didn't do. Um, with when it came to GeoNodes back when I was doing the whole like GeoNode stuff before I started the rigging deep dive. We could do some of those. There's also some other I guess like tutorials here and there that I sort of saved, that I was kind of like, I should do these, and then just never did them. And then we have some sort of like style things that I saw a while ago that I kind of saved, that we could also look at. Yeah, that was for the Wardo SDK stuff. You could add mono behaviors to stuff inside of the Wardo SDK mod thing. Yeah, I was just talking about it and how I don't really know how to start it or how to do it because there's not much documentation on it yet. Um, I'd still be willing though to give it a look at, take a pic, take a peek. I could try to figure it out. I don't actually know how it works. I don't even know what you can do with it. Oh wait, there's like a notification. What? Hold on. Oh, never mind. It's just a new environment. um, New negative review does not do anything other. State you can't remove the background. Actually, games are just kind of part of the VTubing. What the fuck? So I might do that. I might look into that. But yeah, there's like a bunch of videos that I could watch that don't deal with I guess geonodes, stuff like that. I kind of want to see what else I can do. Sorry. Wait, what am I looking at? Oh, wait, no, okay. Alright. Okay, hold on. I'm looking at the Wardo Discord to see if maybe I didn't look at it correctly yesterday. See if I could try to find some guides or some sort of thing that references doing all that mono behavior stuff. I don't even know what I could make. I guess I could try to like I don't really know the extent of it, if I'm being honest. Um, I guess that's the issue. I don't know if like I can make things like triggerable in some way with like mouse clicks or maybe with like chat. I don't know. Those are things that I need to look at. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Stretch sense. Is that something else? Hold on. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Oh shit. Still figuring out that direction and stuff. Still looking for directions. Wait, what was I looking at? Okay. I'm loading up the SDK now. I guess you could take a look at it some more. I do want to see that. There. I guess there is like someone here who does a bunch of tutorials. I guess they're also the ones who did the whole face tracking stuff that I watched. I wonder if they I don't think they've done anything um with the mono behavior stuff. Take a screenshot. How to set up lighting, virtual cams. Apart from that, though, it doesn't seem like there's anything under guides. Hold on. What does it say actually? Check out GitHub RetroPal and Discord. Getting started with C#. I might ask in general, although actually I don't know. I don't know if I want to ask. Wait, hold on. Let me look it up here. There's like a search feature. How do I make it in Blueprint in C# script? Maybe this one? This one talks about C# shit. Oh yeah, sorry. Like I was gonna say. Other than that though, what we're doing today, we're kind of maybe bouncing around a bit, like I guess yesterday. Although I feel like yesterday we spent the majority of the time in Warida, which is fine. But um, what I was going to say was, later today, during I guess our gaming section, we might do some more Honkai to just like I said, play it because I don't have any other time to play it. Um, but I also want to check out the free game that came out today on the Epic Store. Uh, called Infinifactory, which looks kind of like it reminds me a bit of like Satisfactory. I think you make factories, although it might be more of like a puzzle game aspect. I think it's at least that's what it says. It doesn't show any pictures on the Epic Game Store, so I had to go to like Steam and look it up there. Um, kind of sort of Infinite Factory is a puzzle. Okay. Wait, what am I looking at? So yeah, I'll probably take a look at that later today. I guess just as a summary of what we're doing today. Some of my favorites. Oh really? Oh okay. Yeah, I figured you played it since you're talking about it. All right then. Yeah, I'll give it a try since it's free. Why not? Nothing gained, nothing lost for trying out a free game. All right. So wait, what is this? Oh, these are the same. Okay. The documentation tells me that if I want to look at using C Sharp in my Wardo stuff, I should look at the GitHub and at their Discord. Um, Someone here actually has asked a question about using C Sharp. Funny that Epic gives its release dates up to date and then mentions it's actually been out since 2020. Oh yeah, right. It's weird how they do that. I guess they mean like release date on Epic or something. Um, I don't really know why they do that. It is weird. I have seen they do that. They've done that before with some other games. But yeah, I'm excited to try it out. I probably should. I don't know. I was like, I should probably play Satisfactory because I did enjoy it. I think it's a good game. But I have like so many other things I guess to play that I'm not playing at all. So I don't know if picking up Satisfactory again is probably the best idea. Okay, what does this guy say? This guy says, I need to create a new C Sharp script for remote control. However, if I create a C Sharp script, I don't know how to add it to the blueprint. Should I add it to environmental mod and export it? But the update function does not work in the script, so I cannot enter a key. Naturally, the script exists inside the mod folder. Is there any other way to include C Sharp scripts in the mods? Or is there a way I can use the update function? Hello, what you're looking for is a custom Wardo node in C Sharp. Please refer to the pinned message in plugin scripting. I don't even see that. Yeah, right. Satisfactory takes up a lot of time. It would be nice though. I don't know if I like if I were to play Satisfactory, I don't know if I should play it from start to finish again. Or if I should pick up, I guess, like what I was making before. I guess it'd be nice to start again. I'm pretty sure like last time I was playing it, um, I didn't know too much about it. And I think I played it like right before an update, and I think I heard that like a part of the map got like updated or something. Something like that. I forgot what I was trying to say. I played through it a bit. I forgot how far exactly I got into it. Um, I don't think I finished it, but I did play it a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I actually got to like getting a train, although I don't think I like built up like a system that used the train at all. I forgot when I was playing it. Please refer to pin message in plugin scripting for more info. A custom node can be distributed by either the .cs file in the playground folder or registered by a custom plugin that can be included in a mod. I saw it there too, but didn't know there was a pin message. Thank you. I think this will solve it. I'm looking into a lot. Suggested. Oh, oh, oh no. It's a channel list. Oh, okay, shit, okay. Uh, show off. Oh. Wait, how the fuck? So yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to play it, I guess. I wouldn't mind picking it up again. But then again, like I said, I'm doing other things. Are you over the age of 18 and wish to participate in not safe for work channels of this server? What kind of... Never mind. That's probably a bad question. Like, what kind of not safe for work things can you even show? Okay, so apparently, oh, the reason I couldn't find it, I guess, was because I didn't have the right channel opened up, I guess. Okay, Warudo Playground is a feature that allows you to add custom C# asset nodes and plugins to Warudo. To get started, check out our example project. GitHub, Hayuko Labs, Warudo Playground examples. Oh wait, didn't I already look at this? I have. Okay, official examples, basic example plugin, creating inner data types, structured data, getting random sound node, character animation source node, smooth transform node, anchor assets, attachable object asset example. Some advanced stuff, autocomplete list, drop down example, dynamic data flow ports example, throw prop at character node, custom asset to pose a character with IK anchors, custom plugin to load animation clips from the mod folder and registers them as character animations. Spawn local online image sticker nodes. Full example. Custom nodes assets should be a word mod using our executing one C structure that inherits from the plugin class. Plugin example above. Okay, so this is apparently an example plugin. Oh, I guess I could put this up on screen, can't I? You guys can see what I'm looking at instead of just seeing a dark purple screen. Hold on. I don't think this matters too much. It doesn't really matter what you see here. Hold on. Where's the thing? Oh, it is this thing. Okay. I don't think that was the thing. That isn't the thing either. Wait, what happened to my... Hold on. Oh, it's this one. I need to delete all the other ones. I have way too many sources. Um, there we go. Okay, this is what I'm reading right now. Apparently, this is an example plugin. Simple plugin. Awesome plugin. .cs. So it uses Warudo core attributes and Warudo core plugins. I wonder how many of I guess what are these called again? Like libraries or something are available. I guess I could like see something a bit more complicated. They did show me like some advanced stuff. Hold on, let me load it up. Because these are the basic stuff. I guess we could also look at this one. So when you see S# setting tasks, Unity engine, Warudo core, graphics, utils, core assets, characters, interaction, mixing objects with Unity object. Okay, there's a lot more stuff there. Okay, so as an idea, name, description, author, version. Okay. Public class, awesome plugin. Is it a plugin? It's a plugin. Penguin. You can provide a SVG icon that shows up in the setting. Public constraint BCG. Okay. You can create data inputs to data input public string my setting. Markdown primary equals true. Need bio to reach out to discover any questions. Protected override uncreate base dot uncreate unplug and load app startup. Unplug and unload app quit. Alright. Okay, so apparently this is the throw prop at character node. So I assume this is how they did it, or how it's set up, and how I guess we could see how it looks like in the blueprint thingy. So they have data inputs to sound target character. Ooh. Scale, mass, speed, alive time, impact, particle scale, sound, volume. So those are the data inputs. I assume these are the inputs for the actual blueprint. I do remember these. Volume 0.1F, game object, impact, particle, audio clip, launch sound, impact sound, float, particle, alive time. Okay, uncreate, base.uncreate. From to oh, okay, yeah. From to dot character getter is equal to character watch name of impact particle sound. If impact particle is null, or does not equal null, sorry. I will destroy immediate particle. It's equal to null. Source name for null. Destroy. Continuation. Throw. Oh, and then it has an exit. And an on collide. Let's see, from to source code here is a mixin, which is basically a reusable component across entity types. Asset node plugin. You can find data inputs in a mixin just like doing it in a node. The data inputs in a mixin will be registered at their parent. In this case, the throw prop at character node, which is why you need the data inputs defined in the mixin on the node in editor. A mixin also has its own onCreate, onDestroy lifecycle methods and onUpdate, etc. for a behavioral mixin, and they are invoked when their parents go through lifecycle events. The reason of using a mixin is to avoid duplicate code. For example, launch liquid at character also uses the from to mixin as it requires data inputs from the user regarding the start and end position of the liquid. By simply writing mixin public from to the data inputs in the mixin can be imported along with any independent reusable logic. There's been 2 revisions. Oh, it's just the addition. Okay. Never mind. And then file renamed without changes. Okay. Lol. So I actually want to see what happens if I just create like a script or something. We're just gonna call it like test for now. And while that loads, I'm going to look, I guess, at um this sample project showcases the Wario Playground feature, which enables on-the-fly compilation and reloading of custom C# assets, nodes, and plugin types. Clone the repository into wario/wario data/streaming assets/playground. Hold on 1 second. Oh, it's not here. Where is it? Hmm. I think it might not be under users actually. From what I remember last time. Hold on. Oh no, that's Motion Studio, I think. I'm gonna have to open up Warudo actually. Be able to figure out where the hell the file is. Let me do that real quick. Oh shit. Oh, let me uh close out of some things. Hold on. Okay, Virtual Studio is opening up. What is this package? Dynamic bone. I don't really care about that. Oh yeah, okay. Let me open up Warudo just so I can see where I can find the folder for it. Oh, I guess I can. I don't know if I could do this. Hold on. I could go browse local file. Warudo data. Resource names? No. Streaming assets. Oh, you know what? It's probably here. Oh, yeah, it is here. Okay, it's streaming assets. Okay, so what it says here is go to Warudo data, streaming assets, playground. Clone the repository into, okay. Clone using the website URL. I don't know how to do that though. I feel like, can I just like download it? Maybe? I don't know. Oh shit, what the hell? Well, this might bring me to where I want to go actually. It's taking a minute to load though. Bro, you don't have to open up all the way. This is get clone, get fetch, get pull. Enter your personal access token. Okay, you know what? Fuck this shit. Is this? Oh, wait, what? What is this? Hold on. Apparently, it has been a minute since I used Virtual Studio, so it wants me to sort of like re-enter my credentials and all that. So give me one moment. I also have like multiple things opened up. I'm trying to. I have Unity opened up. I have Virtual Studio opened up. I'm trying to do this Git stuff as well. Um. So yeah. And that's taking forever as well. Or it's bugging out. Alright. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Okay, apparently that worked. Okay, I think it worked actually. I think I got it to work actually. Okay, that's good. Okay. um, all right. So clone this repository, open the CS project file or the playground folder using your preferred IDE and begin experimenting. Any modifications made to the C files within the playground folder will be instantly reloaded in Warudo. Pop-up will appear at the bottom of the screen to inform you that whether the compilation was successful. If necessary, you can click on the pop-up to view error stack trace. Additionally, Warudo login file is a helpful resource for troubleshooting. Okay. Hold on. Open the CS project. Oh, this one oh, it's this one. Mm, 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 mm. Which one do I have? Oh god, I have so many fucking tabs open. And this isn't working. What? Okay, hold on. This is 2019. It says that I have 2022 installed. Oh god. Yeah, I do have 2019 here. I don't see 2022. I guess I'll open it still with the new 2022. We'll see what happens. Maybe it was installed at some point. I don't remember. Okay, I don't think I need that anymore, thankfully. And where do I do this again? Uh, 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 uh. Hmm. What is this? Virtual Studio installer. Alright. Okay. Hmm. Okay, sure. Alright. Hopefully this lets me sign in. Because it's taking a lot longer than I thought it would do. I didn't expect things to take this long, I guess. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, or if I'm gonna be able to do anything once I finish loading all this stuff in, but I guess it's good that I'm doing it now so I don't have to do it later. But I am doing it on stream, which isn't the most exciting thing. We'll see if I can get it open, and if I can't, then we'll switch over to maybe watching some tutorial stuff. Take a break from this for a bit. Do something that I can actually show. Oh, there we go. Finally worked. Jesus. Trying to log in. The hell? What? Why did Visual Studio close? Whatever. I think it's because I'm downloading something else. Causing Visual Studio to close. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, whatever. Well, I can't do anything until this finished downloading, so... Let's see, what can I do? I don't think we need that anymore. Alright. So, while we wait for that to, I guess, load, let's take a look at what I can do. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me delete a bunch of this stuff. I really should. I don't know. I have like a bunch of tabs open up on my Google Chrome. I feel like I should delete some of them. Some of them are really annoying. Or I guess just kind of like, they feel annoying. Yeah, I don't really care about WebSockets right now. I don't really care about webhooks. This was good. Although I already implemented this, so I don't need this image anymore. Anyway, sorry. So what we can do, we can work on some GeoNode stuff. There's some things, probably not all GeoNodes explained, because I feel like, um, unless I'm doing like a GeoNode deep dive, I'm not really gonna look into that too much. So not right now. Realistic lightning, procedural tentacles, turn anything into rocks, waving tentacles, self-building surface, mimic walking tentacle monster. This guy who streams on YouTube, um does really good GeoNode stuff. I follow him on Twitter, and he always posts all his shit that he does. And all of it is really cool. So can't deny. Hold on. The fuck? Alright. Okay, sorry, yeah. So we could do some of this stuff. These are also some cool tutorials that I have here, like this one that I got recommended a long time ago. Making 3D cards in Blender. Looks really cool. Um, all 80 material nodes explained. Um, oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay, whatever. Top 10 add-ons. I have tons of those videos saved, like, oh, add-ons. Top 10 add-ons of the year. And it's like, I don't really care. CG track, some tutorial stuff. Realistic skin. This greenhorn guy who does some really nice looking things in Blender. Twist bones. I think I should make like maybe a category for that. Or this, honestly, this could go into the rigging section if I wanted it to. It does deal with bones. 13 add-ons that are free. Driving animation, UV Pack Master, and then my whole list of what is this? Character reference model sheets that I found in that one website. We can look at style stuff. Cool styles stuff. Cool stuff here. This guy makes some good grease pencil stuff. Maybe looking at that. A minute about 5 cool methods to improve cell shaded stuff. Parallax. 3 different stylized shaders. That looks really nice. Toon tutorial by Joey. This is Joey talking about Toon shader effects. He does some good work too. Getting 2D to look like 3D. This is by that one guy. Brian. We can watch that as well. Stylized paint like shader as well. I also have, I think, some things saved in what the fuck? Hold on. Oh wait, that's not what I want. Oh yeah, so hold on. I was gonna hold on, let me see. Looks like my Visual Studio up installer is almost done as well. Bum 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 bum. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, but in here some bookmarks. This guy also does some stuff, so it's maze. This is like a glitching animation. Here they show how they make this sort of like really nice looking wave thing. It's really cool. I don't even know how I would get started with this sort of stuff. Um, some sort of slow-mo stuff. That which looks pretty cool. This I want to take a look at some more. Kozakami 2.0. They have a link to a Blender Market. I guess let's see what's up with that. Oh, it's $50. Okay. Shoot. As outlined, burn, tree, grass, smoke 2D, smoke 3D, rock. I don't know how to say that. Molly, liquid level, droplets, clouds, blob, wireframe, subsurface scatter, volume scatter, fireflies, icicle, rain, hologram, charge, some essential stuff, some elemental stuff, miscellaneous, some pencil stuff, hash marks and stuff like that. Half-toned, metals, tech sci-fi, combos, textures, specular. Oh, this is like for like hair. Yeah. Matte caps, big lit, comps, lens flares. Uh, 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 uh. Like this is a bunch of really cool stuff. It's like it's $50 though. Wow. Like, this is really cool. I dig it. What the fuck? I wonder how they do this. I guess they wouldn't charge $50 if they showed you. Most of the stuff I believe is done using GeoNodes though, because this stuff is really nice looking. Yeah, really cool. I could understand the the $50 price tag. All right, what's this? Okay, now it's gonna let me log in. Hopefully, 1 second. Hold on, I need to log in and authenticate. All right, I think that's it. Right? I think so. I've logged in. Let me try opening this up again now. Oh, no, I think it's fine. Never mind. Okay. Let me try launching it up again. I have to log in apparently again. I think because it's opening up 2019, and the last one I opened up was like I think 2022. Hopefully this time it loads everything correctly, because it's not showing me the code. I guess I don't know if maybe there's an issue with something that I I did. Hold on. Mm. Well, you know what? I think this is it actually. Because I think it says, which is open up the CS project file and begin experimenting. Okay, so I think I create a new. Oh shit. Visual Studio has stopped responding. I believe it acts as like the sort of I guess like parent or I guess the project. And I could just make um classes, I guess. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Okay, well, it's not responding right now, so hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I really do like this, I do like this, I guess, add-on. I do like the different shaders it provides. I would like to, I guess, learn how to do it myself. So, I'm not $150, but like, I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'd have to learn GeoNodes completely at that point. But I need to mute some of these things. Okay, yeah. Virtual Studio is still responding. Okay. Hmm. Let me look at something real quick. Mm, mm, mm. Well, oh wait, I guess I could just look it up here. Hold on. What am I looking for? Ah, I found it. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Okay, I might have to close out of Virtual Studio because it is not loading. I don't know what caused it to crash like that. I'll try loading it up again. I don't even know what I'm trying to do anymore. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, finally, I'm in. I made a simple C# class. I assume in the uh, example plugins folder, or I guess project, which means that this should auto update, which I don't think is that big of a deal if I'm just going to export the mod. I don't know which one, which one of these is better, if I'm being honest, but anyway, that doesn't matter right now. So looking, I guess, at these two snippets of code, I'm trying to see exactly how, I guess, to format things. Um, oh wait, oh wait, no, that's fine, never mind. Let's look at this one. This one is structured data type example node. Wait, do they all contain the namespace playground? No. Never mind then. I don't know. I think it don't save. Mm, 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 mm. Alright, let's move on from this. I don't actually know where I'm heading at, or what I'm doing this for. I guess that's the issue right now. I'm not sure exactly what I'm trying to make, so I can't really think of anything to make at the moment. I also have a bunch of tabs open up, and it's kind of confusing having all these tabs. Alright, so let's just take a look here. I think I'll wait some time before I go ahead and do this right now. This is still very interesting. I really like this. I want to know more about this. I guess I have to learn GeoNode stuff. Anyway, let's do something here. Let's actually do something instead of me just kind of like making noises while I wait for stuff to load for like an hour. I kind of want to watch this one. Getting 2D to look like 3D.
Want more recovery after training? Gold Standard Way's got 24 grams of... Hey.
Let's take a look at this, shall we? Okay, let's watch this because I guess, do want to know. I think I also saved a video, or actually, maybe I didn't save it, but I think I saved it on my phone, or maybe it didn't, or maybe I forgot. I don't think I saved it anywhere because I saw it on the YouTube front page. It was talking about um. uh, 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 Sorry, I got distracted immediately. It talked about a grease pencil and using grease pencil. Oh, wait, hold on. The guy who made that shader pack that's $50 has videos on YouTube. Obviously, he's not. I don't think he's gonna show the entirety of the things, but I think I just saw a video from 2 years ago where he showed, I guess, like a free shader. Or I guess, yeah, free snow shader blender. God, he's done a lot. This is the first one was 5 years ago. That's crazy. I'll take a look at his stuff, I guess. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to look for that video that talked about yeah, here, a beginner guide, everything you need to animate with grease pencil. Beginner guide. Might watch that one as well, since I guess it goes over some pretty interesting stuff. Trying to see if there was anything else that I cared about. I don't think so. There is this one from um Voc Vertex Arcade, perfect anime shading in Blender 4.0. Might look at that too. These are just, I guess, like random videos. They don't really have a sort of theme or reason for me to watch them right now. I'm not working towards like getting. Oh shit! I accidentally. Hold on. I'm not working towards like getting, I guess, the perfect anime shading in Blender right now. But I think it's still a good idea to take a look at these. Mm, 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 mm. Right, sorry, I was trying to see if I could find any other things to watch. I think that's it, though. I don't think there's anything else here that I can see. Um, yeah, okay. Let's leave it at that, I think. Mm, yeah, let's leave it at that for now. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. When I come back, we'll watch this video and others as well. So yeah, BRB. I'm back. So let's look at this. And let's look at some other stuff too. See what's up. Let's pay attention. Oh wait, let me see if you can make it so you guys can hear me or can hear the video too.
Hey, it's Bran, and fall is finally here. So to say farewell to this summer, we're sculpting this Beachy Peachy. This was illustrated by the great MaxDay_00 on Twitter. In this beach episode of Bran Sculpts, I'm gonna try to match Max's shapes, styles, and colors to try and make the ultimate 3D, 2D fake out. Stick around and find out how I pulled it all together.
Let's go.
I didn't record it, but I spent a little bit of time in Photoshop before I started this sculpt to edit Max's painting of Peach into an easier to use A pose for reference. I pulled the image into Blender and started outlining the face by extruding a single vert around the front of the face and inside view. This kind of acts like a shape boundary where all we have to do is fill everything in between. After I extrude a vert around for the eye and the mouth, I start bridging faces to fill things out. Now that we have an outline for the side of the face and the front of the face, we also have this eye landmark and the mouth landmark. It's as easy as bridging faces. But once you get to the nose, you'll have to kind of do a little bit of interpolation on your own. Since we don't really have a crease on the inner nose to go by, this part's going to kind of be guesswork. To finish off the head, I added a sphere and a cylinder to have something to snap the rest of the verts to. Using this sphere as the back of the head and the cylinder as the neck is going to help us kind of speed up the whole head making process, as we don't have to worry about where exactly certain things need to go. We can just snap vertices directly to those shapes, treating the rest of the head modeling like regular retopology. So what is better, blocking out then sculpting the head, or straight up modeling the head from reference? Well, it seems like with sculpting you can have more fun exploring your shapes, and if you don't have a good frontal reference, this would be probably the way to go. But if you have a good reference, then it seems like modeling the face could get you more exact result. Plus, it cuts some time since you won't have to do any retopology down the road. This is only the second time that I've made a face this way, and it seems like it works pretty well, at least for anime style faces. So really, in the end, I guess it just depends. Not only on if it's efficient or if it's easy, but really it also depends on what you like to do, how you like to create the faces. So like if it's easy for you to just jump into sculpt mode and get the shapes that you want by pulling, pushing, and scraping, then straight out sculpting the head should be fine for you. But if you're having problems finding those shapes, then maybe using your reference to be more precise might be better for you. I'll probably experiment with the whole modeling against the reference thing a few more times, but I think I'm probably going to just stick with sculpting the face and just reserve this for more 2D looking sculpts.
When I was trying to get 100 Thieves off the ground, I knew we had to get people stoked.
Oh, this is like each step. Okay. Well, I already know what body block out is. I guess I want to go skip to like prepare to paint and the painting aspect of things, because that's what I really care about. I guess most of his videos are like this. I think he does like a voiceover as he makes stuff, but we'll skip ahead a little bit.
I finished up by modeling the rest of her outfit and accessories, her flower necklace, the blue pendant, her sarong, and her sunglasses. Next, I threw on a Rigify rig, lined up the bones, and parented it to the model with automatic weights. Then, using the handles generated from the rig, I tried my best to match the model's pose to the reference. Alright, so far everything looks okay, but not great. To really sell this 2D look, we're going to have to do a lot of texture painting. But before we can do a lot of texture painting, we need to do UV unwrapping. And UV unwrapping is the worst. I'm not kidding this time, I really don't like doing UVs, which most people usually don't like doing UVs. Regardless, I did them anyways, and ended up with a few different sets that will end up being like 5 image textures.
Oh, this guy's painting stuff. I have the I think the free version, which I use the, I guess, what is it called again? I forgot what the paintbrush is called. I think it was just like an airbrush. I use that a lot because I like how subtle it is.
Before I get started painting, I wanted to mention that I'd picked up Craft Reaper's texture painting brush pack on Gumroad for $5. Blender's texture paint mode has like only one default brush for each tool. You can make your own brushes, of course, but that consists of making or hunting down some brush textures, importing it in, and then dialing in your settings and getting everything tuned in. I opted to pay the $5 for the pack because I wanted to save time and support a cool artist. He also has a free version just with less brushes, so check that out if you want to give it a go for free. To make things easier while painting, I opened the image editor in a new window with Max's original painting on the left, so I can always have a reference to refer to. Then I started sampling from the ref and layering colors onto the model. You can sample colors by holding S, and whatever your cursor is over when you release S will be sampled for you to paint.
They changed that in 4.0, I believe. They get the like.
It's pretty straightforward.
You have to hit like X now, or like Alt X to do it now, I think, or something. I changed it back to S though, because it's what I'm used to.
I tried to mimic everything I seen in the reference. I mainly ended up using the hard round brush and the pastel brush with a little bit of rake brush here and there. It gets a bit harder when we get to painting things that are to the side or behind Peach, where the reference doesn't show. In this case, we can continue strokes around until they meet up with themselves, like on the arms, or try to follow patterns of how things were shaded on the front and apply them to the sides and the back. If you're having trouble painting in a tight spot like the armpit or the inside elbow pit, you can select the rig and put it in the rest position to get her back into a T-pose for easier access to paint. As I've said in previous videos, texture painting is slowly turning into one of my favorite parts of making 3D sculpts. It seems like it could really bring a piece together, and in this situation, really starting to sell that 2D look that I'm trying for. So we're entering the final stretch here with the background. I've been sitting on this project for quite a while now, and I wasn't about to model the background in 3D, so I decided to use the elements of Max's original drawing. The only problem is that his 2D Peach is kind of in the way. So to get a clean background, I went into Photoshop and started cutting Peach out of the image along with the little daisies. Then I started copying and using what existing assets that were left over to recreate the background, painting in where I needed to. I brought the edited background into Blender via images as planes, then subdivided and curved it to sort of a half cylinder shape. I also brought in the little speech bubble and the daisies as separate planes and placed them in front of the background. Now when we orbit around, we'll get sort of a parallax effect. And with the background finished, it's finally done! Let's check it out.
Oh, and it's animated too. Wow. Fantastic.
I've put a free download to this model up on my Gumroad. Repose it, take your own renderers, do whatever you want with it. I did all of
Okay. Oh no, I thought I kind of thought this was gonna be a guide video kind of thing, talking about how to get it, but I guess just get good at texture painting, I guess, which is definitely something that I struggle with, for sure. It involves painting, or I guess coloring, which I didn't learn or know much about before starting Blender. So that explains why I'm not the best. Still looks really good though. Really good stuff.
my corrective in pose sculpting in shape keys, so if you decide to repose, you could drag those to 0 and have a clean T-pose. Also, if you choose to do your own poses, you'll probably want to repaint the shadows to make it work. Special thanks to Max Day on Twitter for giving me permission to model his beautiful illustration. Links to anything I've mentioned is in the description.
This only works. Yeah, like he said, if you want to like pose it differently, you have to change the shadows. So I don't really do work that like involves things being posed in a certain way, I guess. Alright then. Good to know. Alright, hold on, let me put up the other videos that I found that I would like to watch. So we have this one here. This one 30 minutes. I'll see how like interesting it is. This is the grease pencil one. Everything you need to learn to animate with grease pencil, beginner's guide. Then we have this one here, the perfect anime toon shading in 4.0. And then I guess this isn't really like, it's literally like 30 seconds, but this is the guy who is selling that like $50 shade pack. This is apparently a free snow shader. Maybe we could quickly watch it, but it looks really good. I don't think the snow particles are included though. There's a Google Drive link. Oh god. I want to see if that link is still available, I guess. Hmm. Seems like it's not free anymore though. At least I don't see it on the product page. Alright then. Never mind. Alright. Let's look at... I guess let's look at this. Wait, what is this? Oh wait, what happened to the other one? Oh, here it is. Okay, I got confused. Let's watch this one because this is shorter. 17 minutes long.
...3D model look like an anime or cartoon. We can easily put a special toon shader on it and it might look okay, but as soon as the lighting changes, we end up with some ugly shadows. Most 3D models are made with standard topology, but this style of topology just won't work for a toon shaded model. With toon shading, we have to define exactly where we want the shadows to be, so that from any angle, the shadows are always perfect. I'm going to show you the best way I found of turning a standard 3D model into a toon shaded model without having to completely redo your topology. In 3D software, each face has a normal, and this is usually perpendicular to the face. This normal direction will determine if that face will be lit or unlit. So if a face is pointing towards a light source, then it will be lit, and as soon as it goes past a certain threshold, it will be in shadow. For a character, it will have hundreds or even thousands of faces, and they're all pointing in slightly different directions, which is why we end up with ugly shading. What we need to do is break the face up into smaller shading zones so that each of these zones will be pointing in the same direction. So then when we rotate our lights, each of these sections will get lit and unlit at the same time, resulting in clean shading. To define these zones, you can use these ones that I've created, or if you want, you can Google anime shading and you'll find other examples, but this is all down to whatever style you want. If you want, even just take a screenshot of your character and then bring it into Photoshop or whatever software and draw your shadows, making sure to plan for as many different angles as you need. The basic method that I'll show you results in shadows that snap, but if we want to add smoother transitions, you need to plan for these by adding extra transition areas. I'll come back to this later, but for now we'll stick with the snappy shadows. We can add smoothing later, but just know the planning for the smooth transitions now will make them a lot smoother when we start editing the model. In Blender, the first thing we need is a light, so we can just add in a sun and change the intensity to 5. Now just rotate the sun on the x-axis so that you can see some shadows on your model. I'm going to add keyframes for the sun rotation so that on frame 0 it has a Z rotation of 0, and on frame 360 it has a Z rotation of 360. You'll probably need to change the start and end range for the timeline so that we can see all of the frames. We'll be constantly rotating the sun to check the normals, so by having it animated, we can easily click on the timeline to check our shading instead of having to rotate the sun manually. Split the timeline window in half and add the graph editor and select both of the keyframes and press V and change the keyframe type to vector. This will just make sure that we have linear rotation with no easing. Now we can create a basic toon shader. Create a new material, and in the shader editor you can delete the principal shader and add a diffuse shader. All we need is a surface that responds to light, so we don't need any of the advanced controls that the principal shader gives us. Now we can add the shader to RGB node, which is how most Blender NPR shaders are made. It converts the shader into color information, which we can then manipulate. To create those sharp shadows, we can add a color ramp node and change it to constant. Now we can select the white point and move it over until we see some nice shadows. You can move this up or down and it will change how much of your model will be in shadow. You can change the colors for both the black and white inputs, and this will give you a fairly basic toon shader, but I'm going to plug this color ramp into the factor of a mixed color node so that I can use a texture and then multiply it by a shadow color. Now we can start defining our shadow zones. Duplicate your model with Shift D and move it off to the side. We'll be using this as a reference to see where the shadows should be according to the original topology. Now we can switch to the annotation tool on the left side. Change the placement from 3D cursor to surface to allow us to draw on the model. In the annotation menu where it says note, you can change the color and thickness, but make sure to click lock frame. You can use the annotation tool for planning out animations, but by locking the frame we can draw and it won't change when we move forward on the timeline. If you want to erase any of the lines, you can press Ctrl and this will change it to the eraser, and you can scroll the middle mouse wheel to change the size of this. Now we can just start drawing on the model. So with our light directly from the front on frame 0, you can start drawing where you want your shadows to be. This will change depending on the model, so take your time and plan it using the original topology and the examples as a guide. Now we can go to frame 30. At this point the light will be rotated 30 degrees on the Z-axis. You can see where the original shading is, but now just draw in where you want your new shadows to be. This doesn't have to be precise, just roughly sketch in where you want the lines to be. You want to keep the shading fairly similar to the original, because changing it too much will look unnatural. Now go forward to frame 60. At this point you'll probably want to define the triangle under the eye, which is very common in anime shading. We're drawing the shadows in 30-degree increments, and in the end this will give us a fairly nice result, but if you want more zones, just go in smaller increments and draw in more sections. It'll take longer, but it'll give you smoother transitions between the different zones. Now lastly, go to frame 90 and draw where you want your shadows to be. Usually half of the model will be perfectly in shadow, but again this depends on the style you're going for. The most important thing is that each of our zones are roughly facing in the same direction, so make sure that your zones aren't too big or the shading won't look right. Just keep in mind where the planes of the face are, and along with the original topology and the shading examples, you should be able to place your zones correctly. Now all we have to do is start adjusting our topology to follow these lines. In edit mode, pressing G twice will allow you to slide vertices instead of just moving them. Sliding will keep your textures in place, whereas moving will drag the textures. So find the vertices that are closest to the guides and then just slide them into place. You'll probably need to use the knife tool K to cut diagonal lines between vertices, or you can select some vertices and press J, and this will try and connect the vertices while cutting the faces and creating the edges at the same time. Now it's just a matter of repeating this same step for the whole model. It might take a while, but once you're done, your model should look a little something like this. We've created our zones, but for the next step we need to be able to select these zones. And you could select them manually, but there's an easier way. Select all of the edges around one of the zones. I'll do the triangle below the eye. Now we can press Ctrl E and mark these as sharp edges, which will turn them blue. In regular use, sharp edges will create a sharp angle which will affect the shading, but for our purposes we'll be using these as selection guides. Go around and select the edges for all of your zones, marking them all as sharp edges. This is also a good way of seeing the flow of your shading zones, so you can adjust them if you need to. With all of these created, change to face selection mode, and now we can hover over any of these zones and press L, and this will activate linked selection mode. Now down in the bottom left, we can change the type of this from seam to sharp, and it will only select the faces within our sharp zones. If it selects more than you wanted, just go around and double check that you have sharp edges everywhere you need them. You should be able to go through every zone and select them all separately with linked selection. Now we can start editing the normals for each of these zones. To see what we're doing a bit clearer, we can go to solid view so that we can see the normals being changed. Before editing the normals, we just need to go to the Object Data tab and under the Normal section, enable Auto Smooth and turn it all the way up to 180. This will just make sure that Blender doesn't automatically detect sharp edges on our model, because that will mess up our selections. Blender has some basic normal editing tools in edit mode, which you can find under the mesh section at the top, or you can press Alt-N and the menu will pop up. The two we're going to be using are copy vector and paste vector. This is going to be very simple. All you need to do is select a face roughly in the middle of your shading zone, then copy the vector for this face. Then press L while hovering over this same section to select it, and we can paste the vector. If you go back to object mode, you should see that the area looks a lot flatter now. But to show you what it's done, we can select the area and isolate it with Shift H. If we enable the custom normals overlay, this will show us that all of the normals are now facing the same direction. You can change the size of the direction lines if they're too long, and if you toggle on and off auto smooth, you can see the difference it makes. So now for the purposes of shading, this whole area will be treated as if it was flat. We can now press Alt H to bring back the rest of the model, and now we can repeat this same process of copying and pasting vectors for all of the other sections. You can turn these two options into quick favorites by right-clicking on them, and then by pressing Q, we can open up a custom menu. If you want, you can go and download my free add-on that just turns these steps into a single button press, and it will save you from having to go in and out of menus constantly. If you want some more advanced normal editing tools, check out the free Abnormal add-on. This has been used by NPR artists for years, and it gives you way more features than mine. Editing the normals shouldn't take too long because we have all the zones already planned out and marked, so it's just a matter of selecting them and copying and pasting the normals. Your model should look pretty different now. It'll look very flat, but that's exactly what we want. Now we can switch back over to rendered view to start tweaking things. I found the best way of troubleshooting normals is to rotate your sun in increments. So start off at 45 degrees, then down to 30 and 20, making sure that the shaded areas look correct every time you rotate your sun. If any areas don't look right, we can fix them by rotating the normals for that section. This is why we animated the sun earlier, to save us from having to rotate it each time as we adjust the normals. So under the normals menu, we can choose rotate vector, and this will allow us to rotate the normals. You'll be using this a lot, so make it a quick favorite, or you can create a custom keyboard shortcut for it. This is another cool feature that I don't see a lot of people using, but you can right click on most buttons and assign a shortcut for it. So for rotate normals, I'm going to make it Alt-Or. This rotate vector tool works similarly to the regular rotate, so we can press X, Y, or Z to only rotate on one axis. Select the section you want to rotate and rotate the vectors on just the Y axis. Slowly move your mouse up and down and eventually the section should change. I found that usually there's a shorter side. If you have to move it in one direction too much, you're probably rotating it the wrong way, so go in the opposite direction and usually it'll be easier. So now rotate your sun again and check to see that the shading looks correct. I usually do the full 360 for the first pass, so start at 0, then 45, 90, 135, 180, and so on. This will just make sure that we have each section roughly facing the right direction. Now we can change to 30-degree increments. At certain points you'll see areas that should be in shadow or parts that should be lit, and it's just a matter of rotating the normals for each section until they look correct. At the beginning, rotating on the Y-axis usually does most of the work, but eventually you might have to play around with rotating on the X or Z axis, or in some cases, not specifying an axis and just rotating slowly until you get the result you want. This is the most time-consuming part because we want to make sure that the shading looks good from every angle, so you might have to go as low as 5-degree increments for your sun, but once you do that, then you know that your model will look perfect from any angle under any lighting conditions. As I mentioned earlier, this is the snappy method of editing normals, and I think it looks pretty good, but if you want to get smoother transitions, we'll need to do a bit of work using the data transfer modifier. In order to get the shadows to move smoothly across the model, we'll need the normals to gradually rotate from one section to the next. You could do this manually by rotating individual vertex normals, but that's very time consuming, so I've come up with an easier way. The way this method works is that we create a duplicate of our mesh with the normals rotated slightly. Then we can copy the normals from this rotated mesh, but instead of copying them fully, we can use a vertex group and copy them based on a gradient, meaning the normals at the edge of the section will be rotated more, and then gradually they'll rotate back to the original normal value, giving us a nice gradient for our normals. So now back in Blender, we can duplicate our main head mesh with Shift D and move it off to the side. This will be our reference head so that we don't make any changes to our main model. Now on the main mesh, add a data transfer modifier. What we need to do is assign the object we want to copy from, in this case our reference head, and click Generate Data Layers. We need to generate the data so that the modifier knows what information it needs to copy. Now we can go down to Face Corner Data, select Custom Normals, and change the mapping to Topology. The mesh that we're copying from has the exact same topology, so that's why we can use this mapping type. Other methods of getting anime normals will sometimes use spheres or cylinders that are placed over the head, and then you can copy their normals, which means your head will be lit as if it was a sphere or cylinder. This method could be good for background characters because it's much quicker and easier than custom normals, and in most cases it looks pretty good. Anyway, our main model hasn't changed because we haven't made any changes to the reference mesh. One thing we need to do with the reference mesh is separate all of the sharp edges. We need to do this because later we'll be weight painting, and without separating we can't get sharp edges between the sections. So select any sharp edge and then press Shift G to select similar edges and choose sharpness. Now with all of these edges selected, we can press V to rip all of these edges. So now our sections are no longer connected, meaning we can weight paint correctly. We need to duplicate our reference head and again move it to the side. Now in edit mode, select everything and rotate the normals roughly -15 degrees on the y-axis. You can type in -15 if you want. This will be the rotated version of our head. Now we can add a data transfer modifier to the reference head and copy the normals from the rotated head. On the reference head, create a new vertex group and call it normals. Now assign this to the vertex group field of the data transfer modifier. What we need to do is go to a frame where a shadow appears on the rotated mesh, but doesn't appear on the reference mesh. Because we've rotated the normals, the left mesh will be in shadow 15 degrees before the reference mesh. So in weight paint mode, you can then enable face selection in the top left corner, and then if you hover over any sections, you can press L to select them. Now we can start drawing a gradient in that section. The direction of this gradient will determine what way your shadows will move, so pay attention to which direction you're drawing. For this first section, I want it to move across the face, so I'll be painting from left to right. On the left side of the section, we want the value to be 1, and on the right side, we want the value to be 0. So paint the left side of the section red, and then we can come back with the blur brush and smooth out the transition. If you did this correctly, you should start seeing the shadow on the main mesh change. What we can then do is scrub forward and back along the timeline, and we can see how the shadow is moving within that section. If certain parts don't look good, we can adjust the weights by painting with a weight of either 0 or 1 and adjusting the strength to 0.1 so that we're only making minor adjustments to the weights. So slowly paint over certain areas of the mesh, going back and forth, adding a small bit, subtracting a small bit. If you press Ctrl while painting, it will invert the brush so you can easily add and subtract without having to change it manually. You can also then go back to the blur brush to hopefully smooth out any areas. And as I said at the beginning, the shadow transitions won't look perfect unless your topology allows for it. So if you want your shadows to move perfectly from section to section, you'll need to have loops of vertices in the direction that you want your shadows to flow. So once the first section is done, move on to the next one. Find a frame where the shadow shows up on the rotated mesh, but not on the reference mesh. Hover over the area and press L, making sure that you're only selecting the area you want to paint. Then just paint in a gradient in the direction that you want your shadow to show up. Then go back and forth, adding and subtracting small amounts and blurring until you get smooth shadows. Once that section is done, move on to the next one and repeat the same process. When you're finished, the weight painting should look something like this, and as we rotate our light, we can see that the gradients we painted cause the shadow to move across the face pretty smoothly. The great thing about this method is that you can continue to play around with the weight painting until you're happy. It's much easier to play with the weight painting than having to go and manually rotate individual vertex normals. If you're happy with your weights and your shadow transitions, you can apply all of the modifiers on the main mesh, and then you can start manually adjusting things if you really need to. But I think this method does most of the hard work for you. At this point, the model looks great, but the one big downside that you haven't seen yet is that if we try to animate the face, the normals will break. This is expected behavior. When we move vertices, Blender recalculates the normals so it can update the lighting correctly. But we don't want this, so we can fix it using the data transfer modifier again. We want to copy the normals from a static version of the head, so then when we animate the main mesh, it will be taking the normals from the static version, resulting in nice shadows. So we can duplicate our finished model, and this will be our static version. Then on our main mesh, add the data transfer modifier and copy the normals from the static head. Now we can start animating the face and the normals will stay nice and sharp. The main thing to understand here is that we're copying the normals from the other head, so if we rotate the main head, you also have to rotate the static head. So you would have to parent the static mesh to your rig so that it follows the head rotation. Then when you rotate the head bone, both heads will rotate and the lighting will update correctly.
Interesting.
So the custom normals for the face are finished. But if you want to take your toon models one step further, here's a couple of bonus tips. If you want to have nice shading for your character's body, you can go through and define custom normals like we did for the face, but sometimes all you need to do is copy the normals from other objects. You could place some spheres or cylinders over the different parts of your mesh and copy the normals from these shapes using the data transfer modifier, and you could then use vertex groups to define where these new normals will be affecting. If parts of your model still don't look right, you can always add multiple data transfer modifiers to fix each part. If you want certain parts of your model to always stay in shadow, maybe the neck or ears, you could select these areas, then go into vertex paint mode and fill these areas with black by pressing Ctrl X. Then back in the shader editor, you can use the color attribute node and we can mix this into the color ramp so that these areas will always be in shadow. Normal editing for anime and toon characters is one of those painful processes that nobody likes, but hopefully this more procedural method of editing normals will make the process more simple. It's a defined set of rules and guidelines, and if you follow them, you should end up with some nice toon shading. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.
That was actually really good. I don't know when I will attempt to like play with the normals of some models that I make in the future. But this is a really good video. I thought it was actually really fucking good. It was very interesting. Jesus, it scared the shit out of me. Just got jump scared. Alright, that was I need to like save this, I think. It was that good. I don't think I have place to save it though. I could save it under face stuff. I guess you do have to play around with the topology a little bit. You don't really need a normal map for it, it's more normals. Let's put it under face stuff. What was it called again? Sorry. Perfect anime toon shading. It involves playing with normals. Good stuff. Glad I watched that. The next one we can watch is this one here. It is 30 minutes long. I don't know if I want to watch all of it though. Just because of how long it is. What does it talk about? Animating Blender Pencil, where to download Blender, open it for the first time. Oh god, it's like an actual like full-on setup, like get started with Blender. My Blender setup, that's pretty good. Layer panel, importing brush pack, adding sidebar stabilizer, canvas size and FPS. Wait, I think this is like actually like animating like in 2D, like period. Like not actually using any 3D elements. Interesting. I don't know if I want to watch this then. I think I'll save it though. Oh, there's this one. Oh, this is another good video. It's by the McBee, who does some really good things with grease pencil. I could also watch his stuff. Okay, I watched this. So I don't need the little stars next to it anymore. I think this tutorial is like 30 minutes long.
Bugs. Give me the scaly, the squishy, and the speckled. Join me, Aquafina, as we explore the extraordinary. And it's all real.
A Real Bug's Life, streaming January 24th on Disney+.
God, so many unskippable ads.
Guys, to make your
Oh, it's 50 minutes long. Holy shit. Looks really cool though. Alright, then probably won't watch it then since it's so long. Holy shit. I'm not really, I guess, in the mood to watch anything that is too long, especially if it's a tutorial, because even like a 20-minute tutorial can quickly turn into like an hour, especially if I have to pause it 100 times to sort of like follow along nicely. Oh shit, I almost deleted that. So yeah, a bit apprehensive about doing any long scale tutorials. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. 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 What should I do now? If you can't tell, I'm a bit lost. More ideas and things to do, which is why I desperately need to start working on a character or something. Uh, which I guess I'll do tomorrow, like I said. I don't know what else to look at though. I guess I'm running into like a bit of an issue of I know I'm gonna start working on a character tomorrow. So I don't want to start looking deeply into something if I know I won't be looking into it anymore tomorrow. So I don't want to like start like a big project. I don't want to like spend a lot of time trying to figure something out if tomorrow I'm not gonna try to figure it out anymore. Which is why I don't really want to look into like geonodes and stuff like that. Because I know I'll stop looking at it tomorrow. Hmm. I don't know then. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Mm, 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 mm. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna open up Warida and I'm gonna try to make something with it. I don't know exactly what I want to make yet, but I want to try to make something at least. I'll figure something out. Alright, hold on. Oh shit. Alright, let me put this up on screen then. Hold on. I guess, hold on, I can change this to Word editor. And then I could also make this Word. Okay, fantastic. Okay. So yeah, let's think of something to make then. Okay, we have the lip sync stuff, which works pretty well, I think. I don't think it's working right now, though. Hello? Oh. I wonder why it's not. Did I turn it off? Oh, wait, I might have to... Okay, no. I don't think it's working. Oh. Oh, wait, my microphone is... I don't think it's being picked up. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's working. It's not perfect. I think I need to calibrate it again, but I'm not gonna look into that too much right now. This is Twitch interactions, specifically throwing. Might rename it so that it's a bit more specific. I'll delete this stuff though. I don't think I need it. Okay. Then we have this one here, which does a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna go over it again. So let's make a new one. This one, okay. What's one thing that I want to do here? Hold on. Is there a way to put like text on the screen or something? Or like, I know you could like a message. But I don't think you could put it up on screen. I think that's the issue. Where's the log, I guess? Where do you see that? I guess, hold on. Log. A. Mm, 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 mm. What is this? Format, export from file. No, that's not what I want. Where do I see the log, I guess? What is a object? Or maybe I have to add it here. Hold on. Character, screen, keyboard, trackpad. Oh, these are props. Accessories, environment, camera, slider, motion capture stuff, miscellaneous, anchor, FPS counter, motion recorder, motion player, onboard assistant. Fuck is an onboard? Could not add more than one asset this type. Oh, oh wait, this is the onboard assistant. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So it's nothing important. Mm, 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 mm. I guess I have to look at the water dough. Message. There's no documentation on it. Oh, it works. Let me check their Discord. It does work. It does show a little animation that it's working, so I know that much. Um, No, never mind. No one's talked about the log. The only two questions are trouble logging into Twitch and sometimes Warudo logs off Twitch. Alright then, never mind. Yeah, I want to see, um... yeah, I guess I wanted to see the log, like, tell me, like, oh, hey, something happened. So I could test things out but there isn't a log or a sort of like, I guess, terminal that tells you, like, I guess, the output. I do have a tracker here, but I don't, it doesn't tell me anything. It's a media pipe tracker, which I don't know why it's spawning in since I hid this blueprint, so it doesn't make sense for it to spawn in. Unless one of these other, oh, I see. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Wait, backspace. Oh, okay, well, there you go. I figured out how to make her fucking half blink, apparently. Or squint, I guess, in this case. It's the only thing that makes sense in that regard. Interesting. Alright. I don't think I have any other character animations, do I? Yeah. The only expression I have is half blink, apparently. Alright, sorry. See, I don't know where to see the log messages, but at least I know it works. Can I... Hold on. Can I get it to chat? This is... different nodes. I want to see if I could, like, get it to, like, send something, I guess, in chat. Let me see if I could find something like that. YouTube chat triggers, idle interaction is cooldown possible. Detect chat emotes and throw said emotes. How do I project gameplay and chat onto a monitor in environment? Alright, hold on. Okay. Oh, fuck. Of course, I set it up so test this then. I forgot about that. Okay, so I can't set it up so that specific emotes. I just did that because someone asked a question if it could detect emotes and throw said emotes. Obviously you'd have to, I guess, somehow upload an image of the emote as a prop for that to work. but I figured out the first thing. You could just type in the name of the emote and it will detect it, the emote. Good to know. What is this? Hold on. Hmm. Streamer bot. Sorry, I got this this tutorial on how to connect streamer.bot to Warudo, and I wonder if I could use that to send messages from Warudo to the Twitch chat itself. I don't know if I guess you should. Oh, hold on. I'll get the video up.
First, they're sour.
All right, hold on. Let me see if there's any questions that were asked about um the bot. Sync with streamer bot. I'm wanting to do a channel point with Dean that interacts with both Warudo and StreamerBot using a random number generator. Issue is if I use it in both, it can land on different numbers. Therefore, can I extort a number from Warudo to a text file or writing the previous number so I can have StreamerBot read it, or can it not? If not, can someone recommend a different way? I suppose I could just try doing this. Using a Pokeball PNG rather than actual throw model instead of Warudo. ECH code StreamerBot WebSocket. Yeah. Try Hmm. I might look into this some more later. I just wanted to see if it was possible. Some people have talked about it, but it's not like obviously, as you can see, it's not part of the blueprint. Hmm. Hold on, let me do something quick. All right. What is this? Okay. Okay, so I don't have bits. Channel follow. I could just do with channel follow. The issue that I see though is that there isn't, at least from what I can see, a way to display people's names specifically on Warudo. So I don't know what, I guess, the sort of point of using the username or display name, what exactly that would help with, I guess. Message channel redeem raid, subscribe, progress, whisper, plan equal. Oh, I see. So if they subscribe, and you can test to see if it's subscription plan. You could test if it's like a prime or a tier 1 or tier 3, and you could have something different happen depending on what tier someone subscribes to. Okay. Month count also. Consecutive months, streak month, message. Again, I don't think there's a way to display. Hold on. Let me look it up in the Discord. Okay, yeah. So there's one here. One person recommends using a Steam Workshop. It looks like a kind of a necklace thing that has like cycling text on it. I'm really looking for. Apparently, this person added a tablet in Unity and then placed a screen in Warudo on it. So maybe you could do a screen. Let me test that out. Hold on. I did see that, but I didn't know screen. What can you do with the screen? Attached to. Where is it? Hold on. Can I like see it here? Oh shit. Oh, it's right down here. Okay, so that's the screen. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. I don't know if I want you guys to see that. Hold on. It's gonna show like everything that I have opened up right now. It does. So if you want, I think there's a way to sort of detach the Twitch chat. I'm currently using Chatterino, as you can see. Oh, look how small it is. I wonder if I could scale that up. There we go. Now you can see the chat. What was I doing this for again? Um, Oh wait, I was reading. Hold on. Oh well, I guess yeah, I could display messages like this if I wanted to. Um, it is my Chatterino though, because I don't know how it works if I like try to ban someone or something. Oh, okay, you can't see that screen. All right, that's fine then. Ban myself. Cool. I'm pretty sure that I've looked up a way on how to make I guess like a custom chat bot kind of thing that displays chat. I could go that route and then you make a window that only looks at that. But then I'd have like multiple chats opened up. Um, all I know is that Chatterino is pretty decent, which is why I chose to use it. But this works, I guess. Oh shit. I could display browser image video NDI. I wonder how video works. Oh, I have to put the video in the videos folder, I see. Okay, hold on. I want to test something out. Where is this thing? What am I looking for? I'm looking for a specific video. I don't know where it is, though. Oh, wait, it's here. I think it's this one? Alright, hold on. God. Why is it so big? Oh, I guess I did make it quite big. Hold on. Let me try resizing that and see if it changes things. Is it playing? I don't think it's supported. It's a .mov. It's probably not. Um, yeah. I guess it isn't supported. That's fine. I just wanted to test if that worked. I guess it doesn't. Oh, and now that's super small again. So yeah. Okay, what can I try to get? What can I try to do? All right. So yeah, there's no way to add text to the screen, sadly. Not that I've seen at least. What's display mean? Display. Oh, that displays my screen. I don't want that. Video. What does spout mean? Wardo? Oh, fuck. Okay, not that. NDI. I have nothing under NDI. Okay. Keyboard. What does this do? Oh, it's really small. Oh, you know what this looks like? This looks like the holographic oh shit, hold on. Holographic keyboard from BC Face. Apparently I could spawn in a keyboard. I don't know why you would want to do that. I guess if you want to set it up kind of like BC Face does it, where like your hand automatically snaps to the keyboard. To make it look a bit like you're typing. There's also a trackpad, which I assume is for the same purpose, same reason. Yeah, that's about it for things I can add. I'll go put this back so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hmm. Oh, your chat got really small. Why is that? Oh, because I hit it? Oh no, it works now. Oh no, it's because I hit it. Okay. I have to have it on screen apparently for it to work, which kind of sucks. Because sometimes, you know, especially right now, I have Warudo and the Warudo editor opened up at the same time, so I can't really have both of them opened. Oh, it seems to be working now. Huh, I wonder. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. What can I try to make? That's what I'm trying to think right now. All of the things that I want to do, I can't do. Like sending messages to chat. I might be able to do it with stream.io. Hold on, let me look at that video. I don't even know what streamer.bot, not .io. It's a streamer.bot. Here, I'll put it up on screen, because why not? Oh wait, hold on. Here's what I meant. Let's see how, I guess, how to connect it, and I guess, I don't know what streamer.bot does. So hopefully this video kind of, I guess, it won't really obviously tell you that, but hopefully it goes into it a little bit.
Hi everybody! I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're all smiling and enjoying your lovely day. In this following tutorial, I'm going to be showing you on how to set up Warudo with StreamerBot because I'm really obsessed with StreamerBot. As you can literally see, I have too much stuff going on. But I'm going to show you how to set up because maybe you might also join me on the StreamerBot club. Maybe. But basically though, just a quick demonstration. So pretty much, in case you don't know what StreamerBot is basically like a streamer, program. It allows you, like, if you want your setup to be done in a very, very particular way, like you want even more refined controls, or maybe you even want kick support for Warudo, because yes, there is an actual what was it again? A plugin for StreamerBot to have kick and all that, which I'll go over that in a different tutorial. But I'm just giving an example. There could be like some plugins you can download to add like support for some platforms or anything like that, and or maybe like Stream Elements or Streamlabs, even like having support for that for Warudo. But since Warudo may not be able to add those stuff, StreamerBot basically does the work basically. So it's really nice. Depending on what you want, I definitely recommend do some your own research on StreamerBot on whether it's worth it for you. But personally, I would say the more you get involved with like all the 3D stuff, or even just like you get more in depth with streaming in general, to be honest, you definitely would want to have StreamerBot as your friend. It can get a little finicky at first when getting used to it for the first time, but once you get the hang of it, it's like, holy heck, this is gorgeous. I still wish I have a better UI though. But either way though, at least the UI ain't that bad. But either way, basically, what you're going to do in order to get Warudo connected to StreamerBot is you're gonna have to go into servers and clients here. You're gonna have to go into the WebSocket client, and then basically, as you can see here, this is my setting for Warudo. It looks just like this basically. And how to pretty much replicate that, you can press on add, then you can type in Warudo here, then you can, for here, this number that says 8080, type in 19190 instead. Make sure auto connect on startup and reconnect on disconnect is enabled, and then pretty much you should be good to go. You can press on OK, but I already have mine here. And then you have to go ahead and right click on it. Then you have to make sure to connect it basically, because by default it will not be connected unless you connect it by right clicking. But once you have that, you should have a status that says open. If by chance you have an error message, it probably means that your firewall is not working right with Warudo, so please make sure to check your firewall for that. If you still run into some issues, you can definitely join the Warudo Discord server, and you can contact Tiger regarding WebSocket assistance, so you should be good. But otherwise though, pretty much there's that. Now, once we have that, basically, I also recommend also making sure that your WebSocket server is set to auto start. I don't think this is useful at all, but this is like if you're gonna do some OBS stuff, because I do like with Warudo, I have like
OBS stuff?
OBS filters and
Question
stuff
mark?
like that. I personally would just say have this on, especially if you're gonna do some funny filters like I do on OBS. But yeah. But either way though, once you have Warudo connected, basically, we're going to, let's say, make a new action, right? So we're gonna right click and click on add. Let's say, for instance, we want it where, I don't know, we want it to be where, let's think, stream elements, right? Stream elements test, right? Let's say that. So we right click and we add a new one here. So what you're going to do is on triggers here, trigger is basically like if this happened, like if this alert happens, basically. So we wanted to tell it to be an alert. So you can either choose a Twitch alert or a Twitch like trigger or YouTube trigger, or even like any of these right here, basically, depending on what you want. But basically just set up to, just mess around with it. Again, you can also, look up some StreamerBot tutorials and plugins that could definitely help you out. But let's say we're gonna go into Stream Elements, and let's say we're gonna get a tip. Let's just add, it'll trigger on any value basically, and we want it where, we want this to be working with Warudo basically. So let me go ahead, because I can't remember this by memory entirely. I just kind of just copy from here, but I'm going to show you how it looks like, and in the description I will have the code pretty much pasted there, so you can just copy and paste it. But I'm just going to show you real quickly. So I'm just going to get rid of that name here and settings, but basically it looks like this. You're basically getting a WebSocket that looks like this, and then you can say This is going to be for stream elements. Basically, you can have it like that. But just to avoid confusion, you can have the action and this to be the same name if you want to avoid that confusion, I guess. So let me look here. Stream elements test, no space. So that's what I have. But this is basically going to be the name. Again, you just copy and copy from the description. It should look something like this for StreamerBot basically, and then you just click on OK. Basically, once you have that, then it should work. But then you have to set up the node in Waterdo for things to happen. So let's say I want it where if someone tips me on Stream Elements, a confetti just punches my face or something. So to get that, we're going to type in WebSocket action. Actually, no, not action. Raw message. My bad. So on WebSocket raw message, we need this. You're gonna then type in on string, a switch on string. There you go. So this hecker here. You're going to connect the exit and enter like this, and then raw message here. What's happening is that you're basically, let's see, hold up. So stream elements test, right? So when you do this,
Oh,
and
okay, so it's a
Leslie,
switch
you're
statement.
gonna probably know
I was wondering what switch on string meant. I see it's switch out. It's a switch element. Or sorry, whatever. You know what I mean.
that when you make some changes, right, it's gonna disconnect the nodes. Don't mind that. It's technically connected, but you should just reconnect it, honestly. But so basically, when it comes to the setup here, this is basically saying that on the WebSocket here that's being sent is being sent from StreamerBot, because StreamerBot and Waterdo are communicating with each other. StreamerBot is telling Waterdo that the stream elements for tipping is triggered, that Waterdo needs to respond when getting that message, that when this is read, because of this code here, the WebSocket sending, it receives this message basically. And once it receives that message, then we're gonna have it where, let's say we want a confetti to hit my face. So spawn particle. It could be throw particle, spawn sticker, throw liquid, explode your character to death, yeet your character, something like that. Whatever you want, basically. But you're gonna have this connected. I'm gonna go ahead and add some quick silly particle effects. Let's say this one here. And then I'm gonna attach it to my character's head. And I'm gonna make this thing giant. So basically, you can have it where when someone tips you on stream elements, you can have a particle be spawned. So what you're going to do is, with the stream elements here, you can test the trigger by right-clicking and click on test trigger. Ooh! So yeah, so there you go. You see the particles, and that's how you can tell that it works. If otherwise though, let's say if I disconnect this and I were to right-click and test trigger and nothing happens, that means nothing happened. But this is pretty much how the breakdown is on setting it up with StreamerBot. Again, this can apply with anything, so it doesn't have to be like the trigger being stream elements. It could actually be like, let's say somebody raided your Twitch channel or something like that. You can test trigger, boom, confetti, letting you know that it works. So there you go. So pretty much that's in a nutshell of StreamerBot. It's pretty much just a matter of you planning out what do you want to do with StreamerBot, how do you want things to be done and all that. So yeah, just keep in mind, just experiment, because the thing is, your imagination is the limit here. This gets into more advanced territory, and as you can pretty much tell from my setup here, I definitely do rely on StreamerBot quite a lot. So yeah, in fact, a little fun fact, I don't even actually use the native interaction, like the Twitch that they have and the YouTube that Waterdo has. I actually don't use that. I actually prefer handling it all with StreamerBot, just because I'm very picky of how I want things to be.
You're able to code things in StreamerBot, I saw, which is interesting. Which means I don't have to use the Warudo stuff, at least here. Obviously, if I want to add like interactivity with like props or stuff like that, then I might have to use the SDK to do all that. But that is very interesting. StreamerBot. I'll look into that. That is very interesting. I like that. My mouse is there even though I'm not hovering over it. How weird. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. I have nothing more that I want to do for today. I think I'm done, honestly. Like I said, tomorrow, I didn't really do much today, honestly. Uh, I kind of just fluffed about. I didn't really want to start working on anything since I already said I was going to start working on something tomorrow. So, I guess I kind of stumped myself by saying that, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. So, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to start making another character. I don't know who yet. If I don't figure it out by tomorrow, before stream starts, then I will just put all the characters that I may or may not want to do on a wheel, and I will spin it. And whoever it lands on, I will make. So yeah, that's about it. Nothing else needs to be said. So let me close Eduardo. Alright, so moving on to some early gaming. So what we're gonna do is we're going to play Honkai until I use up all my stamina. And then I will swap over to Infinite Factory. Since it's a new game, it's a free game, why not give it a try? Oh yeah, that's about it. I will take a look at, I guess, Streamer Bot, since it does look very interesting to me. I wonder what I could do with it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I'll take a look at it tomorrow. And yeah, like I said, tomorrow I'll know definitively what character I want to make. I guess I'll also take suggestions live on stream, if anyone's there at the beginning of the stream. Like when I was thinking of costume ideas, I think for Halloween. I think people were there and they were suggesting ideas, and I was putting that ideas on a wheel so we could spin. But yeah. Oh, actually, I don't think it was. I think it was when I was making the VR chat model. That's what I did the wheel for. So yeah. So give me a moment while the game loads up, I guess. It's doing that now. So yeah, we'll see how things go tomorrow. I'm a little bit, I guess, it's been a minute, I think, I feel like, although it hasn't. I feel like it's been a minute since I've done. Well, I guess it has been a minute. Because I think after Regulus, I did the whole geometry node randomness. Just like following random geometry node tutorials. And then after that, I did about a week of the rigging deep dive. And then I've done, I guess, like a few days now of just like doing random shit. So it has been a while since I've made a character. worked on a model before, so I'm a little bit, I guess, I feel like sometimes when I start working on something from the beginning, I feel like I've forgotten a lot of things that I learned from doing it before. Although I guess I haven't. I do remember a lot of things. I have noticed that I kind of like understand a lot more than I did back in the day. And there's still stuff, I guess, that I still don't understand or need to sort of look back on to refresh myself. But yeah, I'm hoping that for the next character I decide, or I guess by chance, I'm gonna put a lot more effort into 100%. I'm gonna make them so they work in Warudo for sure. They're gonna have multiple shape keys, 100%. And if I know like the character specifically, and I know like certain parts of them that I could sort of add to the shape key list, then I'll do that as well. If not, then I'll just add like very simple facial expressions. Yeah, I talked about this the other day. I'm not exactly sure, especially I guess with Warudo's sake. I don't know how animations work. How to make animations. Do I make them in Blender? Do I make them in Unity? I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll specifically see, I guess, how to make animations work in Warudo. Like how to make custom animations for Warudo, since that's what I'm going to be using at the moment. And like I said before, I don't plan on making it usable in VR chat just because with VR chat I have to kind of plan ahead and make sure that my character's under 70k trigs. I have to keep that in mind. I don't know. I could try to make all my characters that I make in the future be under 70k so that they are like VR chat usable. I wonder. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Because then I could release the models as like, here it is in VR chat, and here it is in a VRM. So, you know, you could use it as a VTubing model. I should also make like a way to get them, like Gumroad, or I don't know if there's like another place to do that. I should also make, I guess, like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's Sketchfab, but there are, I guess, like, portfolio making websites, because, I was kind of I was kind of treating my Twitter like that, like a portfolio, but I also have a lot of, I guess, like, progress shots in my Twitter, which, I'm pretty sure if you're just trying to look at like the finished products of things, you wouldn't want to see a bunch of progress shots. So I should probably use like some sort of website. I don't know if Sketchfab is the right one. To post my progress. Not progress, sorry. My finished products for all to see. Anyway, we're in. Like I said, we're just gonna play until I use up all my stamina, which isn't that much. I believe we're working on Dr. Ratio now. And I have a video open up on how to build him. At the moment, I have to level him up, which is going to take some time because I am out of level up materials. I could work on his light cone. I believe the best one that I could get, I said in the video, was the light cone you can buy, I think from the herder shop. but it has to be like super whatever it's called, super encoded, super condensed. I forgot what the actual name of it is. All 5 times. It has to be upgraded 5 times in that way, for it to be like a viable one. I also need to do my simulated universe, so you can see where like on it's about to be Friday and I haven't done any of it. That's fine though. Wait, can I just access the herder shop from in here? I can. So apparently, yeah, this one, cruising the Siller Sky, Siller Sea, increases where its crit rate by 8% and increases the crit rate against enemies with HP less than or equal to 50 by an extra 8%. When the warriors defeats an enemy, their attack is increased by 20% for 2 turns. So yeah, we need the only way it's viable if you have it at super in position 5, which increases it by 16, an extra 16 crit rate when they're below 50, and you get 40% more damage. So it doubles basically at 5% at 5 super in position. I don't think I could. Oh, you only have one. You can only get one though. Well, I got it, because why not? Oh wait, oh you get the rest from here. You do these, right? Oh, I could definitely like superimposition it, right? I have the monies. Where is it? Is it here? No. How can I see the? Oh, here they are. Light cone. There we go. So now we could give him that. Wait, oh, I missed him. Wait, where is he? Oh, he is down here. I was like, I thought I missed him. So yeah, you can have this. I do need to level it up, which I think I can. We could work on this, actually. We'll see how far we can level up his light cone. We're gonna have to fight a boss, I think, to be able to level it up some more. We'll see what we need to fight. Oh, I need more of these. I'll probably get more of those arrows. These ones. Although I do have a few already. I don't know why I have so many arrows. I have a lot. I don't know why. Maybe I tried to like get one of my characters. Maybe Su Shang, but I don't use Su Shang anymore. Yeah, because Topaz is fully leveled up. So I don't know why I have so many arrows. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, for relics, I believe the video said that the best relic set for him is... Oh shit. Sorry, I tried to open up the video and I immediately got hit with an ad. The best set for him was the Wastelander of Banditry. Obviously, a better one is the whole Quantum one. But this is only considered if they are Quantum weak and with a Defense Shred teammate. So yeah. It's a little bit niche, I guess. So I'm gonna go with the Quantum one first. Where is it? It's this one. And in terms of substats, I want crit rate, crit damage, top priority, attack percentage and speed medium, and then all the other ones are super low priority. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the video some more. I'll let these do their runs while I look at the nitty-gritties of whatever the video says. They should be able to handle it all on their own. I need to actually like listen to the video to be able to hear what, I guess, what sort of rope and ornament he needs. There isn't a nice like infographic to show me. So I'll do that before I have to do Simulated Universe. I'll see when I can do Simulated Universe. I might do it on stream, might do it off stream. It kind of depends. I might not do it at all because sometimes I'm forgetful, but you know. So yeah, I'm only playing this until I use up my stamina, and then I'll play Infinity Factory for like a little bit. I don't know how long I'm gonna play that game. I guess it kind of depends on like how much it grabs me. All right. So what are we looking for with the pieces? Again, sorry, I'm forgetful. Oh wait, the head is always HP. That's right. Defense, speed's all right, but I don't think that's a good set. Break effect, nah, that's terrible. This is always attack. This has crit damage and speed. If we roll into crit rate, this could honestly be a good one, as long as it doesn't roll into HP. We'll see. We'll test it out. Oh God, hopefully she doesn't die. Thank you. I kind of like how my Ron May is like pretty much perfect. It means that I don't have to worry about her. Obviously, like there might be like an artifact set that comes out in the very future that like is just way better than the one I have right now. But for the time being, her artifact set is the best for her. Almost, obviously. Like I said, I'd need to get a rope with a better effect hit rate on it. But other than that, though, she is pretty much perfect, which is nice to have, because then I don't have to worry about grinding for her anymore. I could kind of just like leave her off, leave her there, and I just know that whatever she's doing, she's contributing the max amount that she can. With unlike all these other characters that I'm using, like I'm unsure if Natasha is at like her best. I'm unsure if Japard's at his best. I'm unsure if Kafka's at her best. Gwenfin is 100% not at her best. I'm pretty sure I just threw random artifacts onto her. Or I don't think all her artifacts are leveled up at all. But yeah. That's how I feel. I would like to sort of bring the rest of my characters up to Ron May status, where they're just perfect. I don't know how hard it's gonna be. Obviously, gonna take very long because artifact grinding in Hoyoverse games is notoriously terrible. At least in Star Rail, you could auto it and just look at the artifacts at the end. But with Genshin, yeah, It's been months, I think, or at least a month since I've used any stamina in Genshin. I just it's not fun, dude. Artifact grinding in Genshin is not fun. Um, Artifacts are all right. Um, but I don't think I'm ever gonna have like the perfect artifact set just because it takes too long. I'm not willing to sit down and grind out artifacts anymore in Genshin. I don't think it's worth it. And to be fair, yeah, I don't know. I don't really do any of the hard content. I just do the event stuff. And as long as I can't do it. As long as I can do it, sorry. And I don't really care too much about like, ooh, how good my character is. I don't even do like Memory of Chaos, which I probably should if I want to like increase the amount of polls I can do. But I guess I could do like the first. You know what I should do? And I need to do this with Honkai as well, because honestly, I don't do that either. The Memory of Chaos is it different? Wait, no, I forgot what it's called in Honkai, but I don't do it either. Just because I don't know. I can't fill out two teams right now. That's my issue. My first team is always like solid, and my second team is just like whatever else I have that's built enough. Um, I guess that's why I'm building up Doctor Ratio, and then later Topaz, so I could have one of my teams could be the dot team, and the other team could be a follow-up attack team. Crit rate, that's the only good one here. I don't know if it's good enough. Oh, wait, this is the body. Body has to be crit chance, so immediately no. Never mind, might be. But yeah, like I was going to say, I should probably do as much as I can. I don't do it because I know I won't get to the end. But I should just do as much as I can just so I could get some Stellar Jade and some um Primo Gems. That also takes time. I feel like I haven't had a lot of time to play games as much recently. Um, Although the reason for that I think is mostly because I've been playing with friends a lot more than I used to. Um, Fortnite and stuff like that, co-op games. Um, so a lot of the games that I used to play solo, like Genshin and Honkai, I can't really play them anymore. And I force myself to only play games at night. Um, because otherwise I know myself too well. I'd spend the entire day playing video games. Um, so I limit myself. Strictly. And so yeah, the only time I play games is at night, and then playing games with friends. I don't have time to play the solo games that I usually used to. Okay, that's bad. I wonder if I could kill two birds with one stone and look at the fire sets as well and see if they're any good or not. I have no clue who that is or why they added me or how they added me. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Mm 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 mm. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Hmm. So yeah. I'm excited though to start, even though, like I said, I'm a bit apprehensive since it's been a long time, I feel like, since I've worked on a character. It's still exciting to start. Actually, we got attack, no. HP, attack, no. This one had speed and crit rate too. How sad. Oh, I don't even have enough to do another one. Alright then. I guess that's it. I did say I was gonna use it until I ran out of stamina, and technically, since I can't use my stamina, I have ran out. So that's it for today when it comes to Honkai Star Rail. Um, let's move on to the next thing. Infinity Factory, whatever it's called. Oh wait, I think I might be able to do a roll. Hold on. I'm saving up for Black Swan. Even though I've seen the leaks, or not leaks, but the drip marketing of some of the characters, uh, like those Inferno Brigade. I forgot what those called. Um, they seem cool. I like the girl that seems to be being puppeted by some other thing. Um, I don't know much about them though. That's about it. I just think some of them are cool. Um, and that's all I know. Still probably saving for Black Swan though. Um, most likely. Anyway, let's do a roll. I think how far am I? After this one, I need 4 more temples. And then I get to choose Bronya, most likely. Let's see what we get. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I don't think that was a 5-star. Oh, we got links again. Alright, that's not bad. I have built links. Her traces are done. Her relics are not. And so is her light cone. Although I might give this light cone over to this is what's your name again? Baiju's. This is Baiju's light cone. So I might give it to her since now I have Baiju. I didn't have her before. Oh, this is levels it up. Okay, that's fine. Good stuff. More healing. A little bit more damage. Alright. So yeah. We're done with this. Let me... Hold on. Let me look at something. Oh, yeah. Let me... Let me launch Infinifactory. And while that launches, I want to check this thing out real quick. What am I looking for? I don't know. Anyway. Infinite Factory is loading up now. Oh, I do have to lower the resolution so I could play it on stream. Oh, I'm driving a car apparently. And I have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pyramid. Oh wait, oh, I can move. Oh shit. Is this a cutscene? Oh, what was that? I don't think you guys can see this. Oh shit, it happened again. Am I gonna, oh fuck. Am I gonna run into someone? This feels like a I'm gonna run into someone moment. Oh, sick, I'm in a corridor. Wait, hold on. Graphics. Resolution. Wait, is that it? Wait, where's the... I can't turn off full screen? Or can I? And it's not letting me. It doesn't... I don't see an option here, though. I could lower my resolution.